y'all, it's your girl Aubrey. Come vibe with your girl, come vibe with your girl. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all, so I'm doing a story time for y'all today. I'm gonna tell y'all about my little stalker that I had. I know. But anyways, I do need to pull up the messages, so just give me 1 second. But also, while we're here, yeah, let's get into this new style, honey. It's actually a mohawk. People really think it's not, but it is. So there you go. And then you can flip it to side to side. I really didn't want to do that, but I wanted to show y'all. But yeah, you can flip it to side, do a little middle part. Nobody would know for both sides. But I just love how versatile it is. I've just been supposed to do this for a minute, but I'm now finally doing it. So yeah. Once again, 8. Yeah, go book with my girl. Anyways, let me go to these messages right quick. I don't think this story time gonna be that long, but we'll see. Okay, here we go. I just gotta scroll up because there's a lot of things that was just like, you're weirdo. But anyways, so what we gonna name this fool? We gonna name him what we gonna name him. I'm not gonna lie, like, for one, if you're watching this video, just exit out and leave me alone. Because I have no idea. Like, I unsubscribed from him. But I'm going to get into all that. So just, I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be getting into this. We just going to call him Weirdo. Because I was going to try to give him a nickname based off his name. But baby, you're a fucking weirdo. So I'm going to name you Weirdo. Actually, I'm going to name you Creep. So Creep, Weirdo, whatever. I don't know. He both. But so met him at well, if y'all don't know, I go grocery shopping every week, right? And I go to the same 2 stores. I go early morning when they open. Why? Because I don't like dealing with all the riffraff. I don't like dealing with the younger people that like to work behind the counter, you know, when they get out of school. I also just don't like going in the evening. I feel like going in the morning, it just flows better. And then it usually only be like 1 or 2 other people. Unless it's like a holiday, it might be a little bit more busier in the morning, but most of the time it's just 1 or 2 people. And I be in and out. And like, I know both of the stores like the back of my hand, so I know where everything at. I just need to grab it and go. You know, sometimes I'll just be lollygagging, like texting people or just doing shit that maybe take a little longer. But I'm always done shopping no later than like 8:30, not gonna lie. And that's only on a slow day. But anyway, so I met him. He's like a truck driver or whatever. Like he delivered, like the person like delivered the goods. I don't know if I think he was delivering the beverages, but I'm just gonna say the goods because I'm not really entirely too sure and I don't really care, to be honest. But anyway, so he was a truck driver. I think I have seen him before because I do see like the same people that drop off like the goods or whatever. But so he approached me. Well, first of all, I think he like he passed me, walked to the back, and then came out, and he was like, hey, mind you, I look crazy as hell. If y'all don't know, I literally go right after I go to the gym. So I go to the gym and then I head right to the store. So like, I already be looking crazy. Most of the time I got a bonnet on, no lashes, because I literally wake up, get dressed, and go. Well, I do brush my teeth, so not too much. But I literally just go. So it really don't be needing to be, you know, I don't know. I just be looking crazy. I don't really care how I go to the gym. I'm not here to look cute. I don't be buying no cute ass outfits to put on at the gym. No. Do I want some? Yes. But then I also don't care. Like, baby, I'm just about to get sweaty. It's not like I'm filming for nobody. I might buy a few just for like when I want to do workout videos. Let me know if y'all want some too. But anyways, so he was, but yeah, so he walked past me. He was like, hey, he was like, I always see you in here, but I never get a chance to speak to you. He was like, how are you doing today? He was like, do you have a boyfriend? I was like, no. And then he was like, can you get my number or whatever? And in my mind, I'm thinking like, I don't know if I really want to give you my number or not, but for the sake of this to speed up, I'm just gonna give you my number. So I gave him my number. And he wasn't really bad looking at all. Like he looked, first of all, he looks younger than he actually is, and I don't think he was like well put together. Like, you know how like you know everybody got a little rough day. Like maybe he needed a haircut or two. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about or two. But But no, maybe he did need a haircut. Like, I really wasn't like pressed because I look crazy myself, so I can't talk about you. But it wasn't like, ugh, like I just wouldn't talk to you. Like, it was like, I know this can't be your best. And I hope it's not your best, child. But anyways, so I ended up giving him his, my number, and then he ended up, and yeah, he gonna end up going about his business. I ended up finished grocery shopping or whatever. So then I ended up texting him when I left, and I was just like, oh, hey, this is Ari, you know, from the store or whatever. And he talking about, I'm just gonna read the messages. He talking about, yes, Lord, it's nice seeing a woman in a grocery store shopping. It normally means she's able to cook. I apologize for randomly coming up to you, but I refuse to miss out on a blessing. I remember seeing you the first time, but like I said, I don't like bothering people. And then he like, may I ask how old you are? So, and I was just dying because I'm like, not yes, Lord. Like you ain't never spoke to a female before. Like, or maybe he was just overly excited that I actually did text him, because there is a chance that I probably wouldn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? But so yeah, we were just conversating and stuff. He is 35 or was 35. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure his birthday is coming up. I don't know. Either way go, he was 35 or he is 35. And y'all know I was 23 at the time. So, but, and I wasn't really surprised by it, because I, like, a lot of older dudes do like tend to like, hit me up, or like, not hit me up, but like are attracted to me. So it wasn't really surprising, you know. But it also threw me off a little bit because he didn't look 35. But at the same time, I wasn't surprised that he was older, because younger people really don't. I mean, younger people do like me, but I don't know. It always seemed to be an old head that just wanna, yeah. So anyways, we was having like cool conversation. I ended up telling him I do YouTube, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna stop bringing that up to people, because I just feel like everybody don't need to know that. You know what I'm saying? But he was just asking me like what I do, and like typically I don't really tell people the name of my job. Like I do say, like, you know, I do work at a country club, I am a server, but I'm never about to directly tell you which country club I work at and like go into whole spiel where it's at. No, mind your business. Mind your business. You don't need to know all that. So but yeah, it was just a cool conversation. He was telling me he had a daughter. I want to say she wasn't a baby though. She had to be like maybe like 9, 10. But anyway, so he was telling me, well, he asked me, can he get my YouTube name? Because even though I do YouTube, I don't always tell people my channel name. Like, and I don't like giving them my socials, because I do post, you know, my channel, or I do like to promote my channel on my socials. And like, I don't really want people to be watching my videos if like we talking, like, I don't know. Especially now that I'm doing this dating series, I feel like it's a little weird. But just in general, I don't like when people watch my videos around me. Like, it just really makes me cringe. Like, I love that you support. Thank you. Shout out to y'all that do love and watch my videos. But don't watch that around me. But if you do watch them and you so happen to have my Instagram, please tag me. Or even if you know my Instagram, just tag me. I mean, it's already, you know, in the beginning and the end of my whatever is in my description. So, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so then he was telling me that he like does panels on YouTube and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, okay, like that's cool, like that's really dope. I didn't know anybody that does panels. I didn't even really know that was a thing, but yeah, he was just telling me all about that. We were just talking about things. He started watching some of my videos and was just telling me how dope I am and how he loves my videos, and like, you know, how I should just start clipping some of them because they can really go like viral and put them as like shorts. That's just really like talking, and like I'm like, okay, cool, like period. He was eating, like, it was a cool conversation. Like I said, everything was smooth or whatever. And then, mind you, like, this was throughout that whole day or whatever. But mind you, like, he works, like he don't get off until, like, 2 in the afternoon. And then he'll go to sleep, or he'll get on one of the panels or whatever. But either way it go, like, he's sleeping during the day because he's literally up all night and morning. So that was just like a weird schedule, and I just knew personally once he told me that baby, we wasn't gonna be able to work out, because I don't be up all night, for one, and for two, I don't like sleeping my day away. So it's like by the time you wake up, you have to get ready for work, and baby, I'm probably damn near about to end my day. You feel me? So how was we gonna link up? And then like most of the time when I talk to people, my off days are completely different than theirs. Like usually most of the time people I know or talk to, they be having the weekend off. Baby, I have Monday and Tuesday off. You feel me? But anyways, and then it got a little sentimental. He was telling me about his brother and all this other stuff. And And then, yeah, it was just a lot of side conversations that's not really necessarily or important, you feel me? But anyway, so, and then of course hit me with the good morning, da da da, like, you know, just trying to be cool and shit like that. But then, so he ended up asking me, what he say? Oh, he said, when are you free to go out, kick it, get some dinner or something? And so I told him my off days, my schedule, this, that, and the third. He like, you ever been to the 9 time? Girl, first of all, this is where it gets weird. This is where big you started doing too much for me, honey. That I'm not gonna lie. After that, I started looking at this nigga funny. Not gonna lie, but I mean, not looking at him funny because I never really. Honestly, y'all, I never seen this man after that. I never seen him after that time in that grocery store. Never. So it's just so funny because I told y'all I did see him a few times before he even came and approached me, because I'm in the store a lot. So I see the same people because they also go to the other store I go to too. So, but anyways, so he's like, you ever been to the 9 downtown? And I was like, the hotel? He like, yeah. I'm like, maybe once, because I'm not sure. Like with one of my like one of the guys I was talking to, we did go to a hotel downtown, but I couldn't recall at the time which hotel it was. So I was like, maybe. This nigga put like, I don't know if y'all know the little emoji with like, I don't want to put the nigga number out. So the little emoji, hold on. Okay. Y'all know this emoji. He put that. And then he like, ain't no maybe, I'm such and such, dot, dot, dot. You can be real with me. He like, I've seen it all, done it all. I question marked it because, what? Like, what are you talking about? What does that have to do with anything? What are you talking about? That, like, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what makes you think I'm lying though? I don't be at hotels like that, especially downtown. Like I said, maybe once I have. I'm not sure if that was the one or not. He like, it's really nice, needs comfortable as fuck. What? Can't type. And then he like, I don't like coming to this store no more. And I was like, why? He like, I don't see you. Oh, he said I meant to say the beds are comfortable. And then he like, can I get a pic since it's been so long? So I ended up sending him a little selfie pic. Baby, he wouldn't get no other type of pic. But I'm pretty sure he was just trying to see my face. It was like, we wasn't having no like freaky conversations. I think that also what threw me off is like, why did you say that? And why are you telling me about the beds being comfortable? I really don't care. Like, because like, even if I thought about going to the hotel room, I wasn't staying the night. And for 2, I probably wasn't gonna go, because why do your first link up when it be going to the 9? Like, maybe we would have still gotten food and then he wanted to go get a hotel room. But at the end of the day, I think in your mind, which y'all gonna understand when I get further in the story a little bit, but nigga, you was trying to get my pants and that was never gonna happen. Why do I keep telling you? Because y'all are not getting my pants. I don't even play like that. Anyways, he like, after I sent the picture, he like, you and your lips. He like, I don't like hugs. So, I mean, he like, I know you don't like hugs, so you probably don't like kisses. I really don't be into kisses, but nice lips, I like them little soft kisses. But what are you talking about? Mind you, I did tell him I don't like hugs. I don't know how we got in that conversation, but I definitely did, because I don't like hugging people. Like, I feel like if you know me, you know that I don't like hugs. I only really hug people if I miss you or I ain't seen you in a long time, which is kind of in the same boat. And then, like, if I just feel like, you know, hugging you. But, like, I don't naturally just go up to my friends and be like, oh, my God, let's hug. Or, like, just be real touchy-touchy. I've never been that friend, so no. Then he gonna send me the song with Maxwell talking about As My Girl remaster. I don't know if y'all know that song, but please. So but yeah, I was just saying, like, I'm not a big affectionate person. I was just saying, like, you know, LOL, thank you, like. So and then he started telling me he got some ideas for my videos, stuff like that. Just trying to give me like content ideas. And then we got into talking about the fashion show that I did, this, that, and the third. Everything was cool. But then this is where it gets weird a little bit again. Like, I just y'all keep in mind, I just moved past the whole hotel thing, because I'm just like, yeah, like, let's just move on from that conversation, because it's just not happening. So boom, he ended up saying he wanted to go to lunch, and I was like, okay, cool, like we can go to lunch. So he was asking me like what I got a taste for, and I was like, I want you some seafood. He was like, okay. He was like, he don't eat seafood, but he'll get some wings. And I was like, well, I mean, that's up to you, or we can just go somewhere else that got wings, because I mean I can be down for wings, but if you ask me where I want to go, I'm gonna tell you where I want to go. But I'm okay with not doing that, like if you don't like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But so anyways, he was asking me what time they open, and then he said he was gonna be off at 9:30 in the morning. So he was like, he said, what he say? Oh yeah, so I ended up telling him, he was like, I'll be off at 9:30. I'll just send you the money for lunch. I'm like, so you didn't plan on having lunch or you wanted breakfast? He like, nah, I prefer lunch, but I'm off early. Mind you, this is at like 8:56. He said, I'm off early today. I don't want to fuck up the vibe. I still want you to get your seafood. I'm like, fuck up the vibes, how? He like, canceling plans. I'm like, oh, understandable. He like, I followed through on everything I say. I didn't expect to get off this early. I'm like, it's cool. He like, did you go to the grocery store yet? And I was like, yeah, I just got back home. Mind you, didn't hear nothing from him after that. So I ended up texting. I was like, yeah, I'm about to get the lunch now. Because I'm like, you know what, it's cool. Like, we don't even have to go to lunch. I'm still happy that you buy me lunch. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was still going to get the food regardless. So let me just put this in here. If a nigga ever offered to buy me dinner or lunch or whatever, or send me some money, baby, just best believe that I don't need your money, for one. For two, I'm still gonna get it regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to see what you gonna do. I want to see if you gonna stand on business. If you really gonna handle business how you supposed to handle business. You feel me? So cool. So he's like, oh, and then another thing what pissed me off is, well, first of all, actually, let me throw this in here. So he did live like a whole like 2 hours away. So I could understand like him getting off early and wanting, and you know, getting off like at around 8, whatever. And then the place didn't open until like 11:30. So I can understand I want to just wait around or whatever, and then, or go home and then come back to this side of town, like a whole 2 hours away. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that. I can understand why you didn't want to cancel. I can understand how things didn't flow. I wasn't even mad at that because I partially didn't even want to go to lunch. But I was cool with going to lunch because I haven't seen him, and you know, we can have a good conversation. Cool. Boom, bam. So then I went on Instagram. Y'all, mind you, this man, we didn't follow each other on Instagram. He only had my my YouTube, and I had his YouTube, and it was cool. Like, that's just how we seen each other. We never been on the phone. We never FaceTime. He was trying to get on the phone a few times, but like, when I get home from the grocery store, like, I shower and go to sleep, and then I start my day. So like, he was trying to call me one time, like while he was on the road, and I'm like, well, I'm going to sleep. Like, I'm not about to stay up on the phone with you while you doing your little deliveries and stuff like that. So let me get into this part, right? Because I told y'all I haven't heard from him. Like, didn't send no money. Nigga just ghosted me. I was like, oh, okay, you're corny and a fucking weirdo. So then he randomly hits me up in December, right? Mind you, all this happened, had to be in like August. I'm not giving y'all the year, but all of this had to be in August. I mean, if you know what I'm saying, you do the math, you do the math. But anyways, all of this had to be in like August, right? Or that was like the start of it. But anyway, so he messaged me in December randomly. He goes, what's up, hit me up. Mind you, we don't follow each other on Instagram, so that shit in my request box. And I'm like, I'm looking at the name and I'm like, who the fuck is this? I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, oh, random. As y'all can see, I got me a different drink today. Ooh. I don't know, I just wanted some pop. But anyway, so he like, I came to the grocery store hoping to see you and talk to you. Huh? Huh? What? So I'm like, what? Like, I just left there like 10 minutes ago. Mind you, literally had just left there like 10 minutes ago. He like, wow. He like, what car did you have? I didn't see your SUV. He was like, you wasn't wearing a brown coat, were you? Are you stalking me? Sir, are you stalking me? Mind you, this nigga, first of all, this how I know you was watching me. Man, girl, this how I know you was watching me. For one, I met you in the grocery store. You was still doing your job. So when I left, or even if you was leaving the same time I was leaving, why the fuck was you watching me getting my vehicle? Like, the fact that you know I have an SUV, because I never told this nigga I had an SUV. And then the fact that you paid attention to where I park, and I only met you that one time, is insane. So that means you've been watching me. Like, you've been watching. Okay. Because I usually do park in the same parking spot. I started switching it up now because I just found that weird. But it definitely was in the same spot. Definitely the same SUV that you've seen, because I never told him what type of car I had or sent a picture, none of that. Like, none of it. So, I'm like, no, I didn't have no brown coat on. And what are you talking about? I'm like, nigga, I was in my SUV. He like, I thought the first time I talked to you, you were parked in a such and such spot with an SUV. Y'all, what? But I'm like, yeah, I was today too. He like, I just wanted to call and talk to you, or if I saw you in the store, I wanted to talk to you and just tell you I apologize for ghosting. I don't want to seem like a cornball, but I also don't want to be a cornball that leads you on. For one, you are a fucking cornball. For two, nigga, you didn't leave me on because I didn't want nothing to do with you like that in that way or type of form. Like, I already seen what was going on by you asking me about the 9 and then being weird about it. And then turning around, telling me about my lips and this and that. Weird. And then also saying you wanted to go to lunch and you ghosted me. After that, baby, you're done. Like, I didn't even care to hear nothing. Like, wasn't interested. So, cool. So, I'm just like... He ended up calling me on Instagram. I didn't answer. I'm just like, what the fuck? So he's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's corny for real, but it's cool. I realized and learned a lot this year. For real, can't take things personal. Just move accordingly. So no hard feelings. Like, baby, it's no hard feelings. Like, it's cool. Like, we don't even need to communicate. We don't have to be friends. But if you want to be cool, still we can. But that don't mean we about to be texting how we was. Like, no. And I'm not even gonna say like we was texting like anything crazy, because we wasn't. We was literally just having casual conversations that, you know, when you get to know the people. I mean, getting to know somebody. So then he calls me again. He's like, the second call was an accident, LOL. He like, yeah, I saw your video a few months back and you were speaking on hidden intentions. Even though I'm a very blunt person, I wasn't straightforward with you. He like, to be honest, I approached you with the intention of sexual relations. Not really a relationship with you. I don't mind paying bills, going on dates, spending time, etc. I'd rather be honest and a real friend to you if you need me than to be a fake one. Only looking to get my needs met. To be honest, I have a breast fetish and was trying to look out for you if you looked out for me. What? Sir, why did you feel the need to open up to me about that? Why? So now, not only did you just prove the fact that you're a fucking cornball and a weirdo, but what made you think that I didn't know your intentions? What made you think that I give a fuck about your apology? So, and then it took you watching my video to open your eyes about that. Like, what? So anyways, he like, I like you and I miss you. Mind you, this is a full paragraph. I want to show y'all, but I don't want to give this man Instagram. So he like, I like you and I've missed talking to you, hearing you say real shit with our current situation. It would have been hard seeing you because I live in blank and I have a weird work schedule. He like, I couldn't go to your crib because you live with your people, and I've talked about getting a room at the 9 for us. I don't really know the outcome of that combo. So I'll tell you the outcome of that convo. Your ass thought I was lying and being weird, and bitch, I shut that shit down. What are we talking about? We were never going to the 9. And for one, you were never coming to my people's house. Even if I lived alone, nigga, you wasn't coming to my house. Why do we need to go to each other's houses? Nigga, what happened to you talking about let's kick it, like let's go get some dinner? I would have even been cool if we would have just went to the bar and got a drink, or went to a lounge, or went to a park and just walked around. Like, I don't really care. Like, you don't have to always spend money, but it's just, why did it go from, oh, let's go get some dinner, to have you ever been to the 9? And then you get to tell me about the breast fetish? So, not gonna lie, honey, I do have real conversations. I think that's one thing that people like about me, is that I actually can conversate. I be having real conversations with these niggas. And, like, I'm truly just me. Like, I mean, that's regardless, outside of, like, niggas is friends, family. Like, I think that's why people genuinely vibe with me. But so I was like, I appreciate the honesty, for real. I'm not really surprised that you just wanted sexual relations. Part of the reason I never really gave you an answer about getting a room at the 9, I'm not into just giving my body to anyone. That's very sacred. When people want to get a room, they feel entitled to get some, and that's not the only end goal. And I'm not that type of woman, because I'm not. Plus, I also want to add, you accusing me of lying about going there once was weird for real. And I'm like, happy to know you still watch my videos though. I'm happy that I can educate you or like, you know. So, he like accused you of, he was like, accuse you of what, pretty much. And then I was like, we definitely could be cool. But I have a hard time trusting people for real, so I don't really just consider anyone my friend, and friendships mean a lot to me. So then I replied back to the accuse you of where to the 9. He was like, respecting yourself is very respectable. I'm not trying to take it. I'm not trying to just take off your plate or take from you. That's why I said I would like to give back to you just so it doesn't seem like I'm using you. He like accused, LOL, how the fuck would I know if you've been LOL, or it might just have been a joke. Then he like, I agree it's used too loosely. And then he like, what I'm saying about the friendship thing is women are having sex with men out here and they can't even call them to help change a tire. I'm a genuine person and would do it if we were fucking or not. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Which I can respect. I do respect, because there is a lot of men out here that be trying to hunch on women and she can't even call on you. She can't call on you to fix nothing, to be there, to pay a bill, to do whatever. Not to say that she's looking for that, but if she was, you can't do it. So I respect what he said. That's true. But my thing is, you would never have been using me, huh? Because it wasn't gonna be like that. Like, I didn't agree to be your hunch buddy and you pay my bills. I didn't need you to pay shit for me. I never even approached you or gave you that type of vibe that that's what I'm looking for, that's what I'm into. Like, I'm just so confused. How did you assume that or come up with that? Like, how did we get here? How? So I'm like, yes, accused. Why would I be joking about that? You asked a question, I answered, and then just started talking crazy. Like, what? He like, being friends with you would be very difficult because I know in my mind I'm always going to want to ask you to help me with my addiction and let me touch your breast when I get that feeling. What? Sir, please. You're not touching my breast. That's exactly why we can't be friends. We can't talk. We can't do nothing. I'm not down with the shits. I'm not. I just feel like, you know what? I'm very thankful. Listen, let me say this. I'm very appreciative of men that can be honest with themselves and with the next person, okay? Love that. But I just don't understand why you also think because you're being honest that like I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, like let's do this. Let's do this thing. And you came out the woodworks. Nigga, I haven't talked to you in months. Let me just go back to this message and see when the last time I had spoke to you. August? August was the last time that we spoke. It's now December. And you come out the woodworks? Excuse me, sir. Been moved on, been there, done that. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Bitch, I had other shit going on in my life. This is around the time my mama was in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Or, yeah, she was still in the hospital at the time. So it's like, what? Nobody's worried about you. So I'm like, LOL. I mean, at least you being honest with yourself. Like, I don't know what to say. I just genuinely didn't know what you wanted me to say after that. Then he got to ask me how my mom was doing. I only gave him a little bit of my mom. Like, I never like gave the whole spiel or whatever. And I asked him how his daughter was. He said blessed overall. That was the end of the conversation. I said good, happy to hear it, move on. Then this nigga hits me up days later. I'm talking about days later. And goes, you at the store yet? Huh? Are you still stalking me? What? He gonna say, I was gonna take a hug from you. I know you don't like them. I don't care. Y'all. Take a hug. Nigga, you wasn't even about to touch me. I promise you, you wasn't about to touch me in that store. Like, yeah, you could have came up to me, said what you wanted to, apologize. But, baby, you weren't going to take a hug. I don't know why you're still looking for me. Stop searching for me. I don't want you. Don't want to talk to you. If you're watching this, you're a fucking weirdo. Leave me alone. Bitch, you honestly about to... Actually... The block is real. Yeah, block him. So I hope you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen him. I have not seen him. I have not heard from him since that time in December. We're going to leave it at that. We're just going to pray that, you know, I don't have to get somebody for you. Because I promise you I will take it there. I don't like weirdo. I don't like weirdo behavior. I feel like you should have left it alone. You should have... Why don't men pick up the vibe? What? Do people not know how to read signals? Like I feel like body language, the way people respond, like it gives it all. What are we missing here? Well, what the fuck am I missing? Because why are you still looking for me? The fact that you pretty much just told me all you want to do is have sexual relations and then don't feel like, so in order to not feel like you're using me for those sexual relations, you're going to pay my bills, or you want me to call on you to help fix my tire or whatever I need going on. It sounds good, don't it? It sounds good, right? But that's only if you want that. You know, like, I feel like it'll be different if it's like, okay, like, I'm really fucking with this nigga. I really like him. And cool, bitch. Maybe we are friends with benefits. And then we're trying to spice it up. And I can call on you to do this and that. Like, it's an equal exchange. This is something we both want. Nigga, I never gave you those vibes that I wanted to do anything like that. We didn't even speak for that long. And you're trying to get in my pants. But you didn't even take me out. You couldn't even stand on business to pay for the lunch. Corny. Cornball. And then gonna say I didn't want to seem like a cornball. Bitch, you are a fucking cornball. Take your cornball, Goofy Jamal having ass on somewhere. Please. Miss me with the bullshit. Bitch, I might be young, but I'm not goofy. Please. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you hit that bell. Pow. If y'all want some more story times on my dating series. Y'all, please. It don't matter how old they is. Don't matter how young they is. These niggas is goofball Jamals out here. Please. They really are. It's so sad. And it's so ugly. And it's so stank. Like, it's so irritating. It's so irritating. It really is. Like, am I at the store yet? Y'all, when I seen that message, I was like, this can't be real. Like, this cannot be real. Like, never. Like, the fact that you're fishing for me. And then, like, y'all seen he said that he doesn't like coming to that store no more. So that's probably why he don't, because he knew he was never seeing me again. And bitch, even if he so happened to pick that up or they, you know, tell him to go there, I hope that I don't catch him or he don't catch me. I don't want to see you. I promise you I don't. I don't want y'all. I don't want you speaking to me. But if he does, and if I do, I will tell y'all. I'll definitely tell y'all. But I haven't. And I'm so glad, because those my favorite two stores to go to, because I told y'all I be knowing the ins and outs. I be in and out quick. So it's like, to go to another store, I have to relearn it. But I definitely will, because I don't do that stalker weirdo behavior. Okay, and this is why I want to give me a little blick blick. Need me one of those. These niggas is weird out here. You can't even be nice and chill with a nigga. They just want to fuck and be weird. Then you acting like that. You ain't even got the coochie, but you ain't even kiss. We ain't do nothing. You didn't even touch me, nothing. Nigga, all you did was speak to me. That's all. Crazy, right? Guess already be having them going crazy. Anyways, peace out. I'm sorry. This story definitely became longer, but I think it's because I was reading the messages. But I just had to let y'all know, like, what? These niggas be crazy. Okay. Bye, y'all.